Alright, what's up guys? I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to get my Hiboy S2 Max on the road with air in the tires by the end of the day. I'm a couple days into this project now. I mean, I haven't worked all the time on it, but I started yesterday morning. I took my whole scooter apart, the Hiboy S2 Max. I disconnected all the wires to the motor and everything else, took everything off. Took the old inner tube out of the tire. Yes, it has an inner tube and a tubeless tire. I didn't know that until recently. I got a new inner tube for it. I put it in. I couldn't quite get it all the way in because it is a tubeless tire, so I couldn't stretch the tire enough to get the inner tube under it and then get the tire back on it. It's a very tight squeeze, so I had to take it to a shop down the street. It's raining a lot worse than it was when I left, but whatever. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, it's raining outside and I'm out on my Ruckus for some reason. But no, that's how much this means to me. I want to get this done so badly that I'm out here in the rain in Las Vegas on Friday. Riding it all on Friday in Las Vegas is kind of silly because everybody's just kind of stupid on Friday for some reason, but yeah, it's especially bad probably when it's raining outside, and it's definitely raining way worse than it was when I left. But there's a thunderstorm at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get out here and do DoorDash, and the weather just wasn't going to allow for that today. I'm just going right down the street. I had to take that turn way wide. If I didn't have to just go right down the street, I wouldn't be doing this. But anyway, tried like hell to get this tire going yesterday with the inner tube. I took it to the shop. They were able to get the tube in, and as soon as they aired it up, the inner tube blew because the valve stem hole on the wheel is at an angle, so you need exactly the right inner tube or it won't work. And yeah, that's what I had happen. I had my left turn signal on this whole time. That's probably not helping me stay safe out here on a rainy day. So the inner tube blew, can't use that, but it is a tubeless tire. So I said, they suggested then, how about we try putting a valve stem in there and running it as a tubeless tire? I said, well, I'd rather do that anyway if it's possible, but they didn't have the right size valve stem because they're a car repair shop, and this is an electric scooter with like a 6.5 inch wheel on it. So anyway, he sent me home and said, hey, see if you can find a valve stem or something specific to this wheel, and then we'll put it on as tubeless. But I went and scoured the internet last night, didn't find anything specific to the Hiboy S2 Max. So we're going to have to go with plan B, and that is having them bore a bigger hole in the rim and putting a valve stem that they do have in there and then trying to run it as tubeless. Now, worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, I can get a new wheel, tire, motor, inner tube assembly all complete and ready to go from Hiboy for $100. So it's not the end of the world. I don't know if this rim is going to hold air because, you know, they did have an inner tube in it, so I don't know if we run it as tubeless, if it's even going to hold air, if it's completely sealed, but we're going to find out. But once the hole is bigger, there's basically no going back. So if this doesn't work, I'm pretty much going to have to throw it away and get a new one. I'll keep the tire and the motor, whatever parts I can salvage, but the rim itself would be useless if it ever had to be with an inner tube in it again. But anyway, I'm gonna see how this goes. The shop is right over there. It's B&S Auto Repair and Tire Shop. It's a great little place here on Charleston and Lamb in the East Valley of Las Vegas. It's just a couple blocks west of the 95 or the 515, whatever the freeway is called, right over there. So if you need any auto, motorcycle, scooter, tire repairs of any kind of repairs, and you're in the area, go see them. They do a great job, and their prices are fair and reasonable. And you know, I would take any of my two-wheeled or four-wheeled vehicles to them and be confident that you know, the job is going to be done right. on whatever's being done. So this is a very sketchy, dangerous intersection, especially on a rainy day. It's not raining so bad anymore. Thankfully, all this stuff on the scooter is waterproof. I'm not wearing rain gear though, so I'm getting a little damp. So yeah, I wanted to come out and do DoorDash today. I even got up at 3:56 in the morning and tied up all my loose ends so I could be out here, and I was walking out to unlock the scooter as a thunderstorm was letting loose on the East Valley. So I said, okay, I guess I'm probably not going to do DoorDash this morning. Maybe later, depending on how things go. It'd be nice to do it on the Hiboy scooter. Maybe, you know, I haven't had that thing out running in over a month now, and I'm really kind of having withdrawals. I love to ride that scooter. It's so much fun. It's like just the right amount of everything, and this road is extra super slick, and that's not doing me any good. Okay, so yeah, maybe if the weather clears up and I can get this tire fixed, maybe we take the Hiboy out and do some delivery later. But in the meantime, I'm gonna see what I can get going here. I'll probably drop it off and come back, but I'll check in with you guys again in a bit. Alright, this is a sketchy road to be on a rainy day, but I'm gonna try and get across and make a left here pretty soon. Okay, I dropped it off with him. I asked him if he thought the rim was sealed and that the tire would hold air, and he said he looked at it yesterday and it looks sealed. There aren't any holes with wires coming through or anything like that that he could tell or see. So it should function as a tubeless tire. He says they're going to charge me about 35 bucks, which, you know, that's cheaper than redoing the whole motor assembly. That's what a replacement tire costs. But if I can make that thing tubeless and it'll hold air, that's going to be a huge benefit. I won't have to take it off if it goes flat next time. If it gets you know, if I run over a nail or a screw or something with that scooter, I can just plug the tire and I don't have to take the whole damn thing apart. So okay, it's now the following Wednesday and my Hiboy S2 Max is still all taken apart and upside down on a bedside table in my room. I took it to them on Friday, but they're really busy, so it's now Wednesday. I finally heard from them yesterday afternoon, but I missed the call and didn't see that I had missed the call until they were already closed. So it's now, you know, 8:30 or something the next morning. I'm not sure that it's done. He might not have been able to do it or get it to work, so I'm gonna go pull up here in a second and see, and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, so far it appears to be a full success. The tire is tubeless. There's a new valve stem. Hopefully it doesn't stick out too far. And if I can put this scooter back together now, I think we're going to be good to go. So I'm going to head on back to the homestead. I got to do a couple things. I got to go to the post office. I got to go to Walmart. I'm going to go drop this off first. But then sometime today, I'm going to try and put this scooter back together. And then tonight, let's see, I don't want to go that way, do I? I want to go around the back, like so. So tonight, God willing, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to take a ride on my Hiboy S2 Max, and you guys are going to get to come. So yeah, if I can get this thing back together, I guess we'll pick up the video there. Okay, well, I think a lot of you probably recognize this viewing angle. I couldn't take it anymore. I got home and I had to put the thing back together. It's only been about an hour. Gotta get across. It's only been about an hour since I got the tire back. When I went home, I went to see if it would fit, like if it would clear the valve stem, and it did. And then I just kept going. I just put it all back together. It's like, screw it, we're riding the Hiboy to the post office. So for the time being, after 6 long days, and about $55 total, it seems to be good for now. I hope. Looks a little flat, and it was really struggling with this hill, but I have been riding the Wolf scooter a lot lately, and that thing is so much faster than this. Okay, so let's take a break here for a moment. I got a thumbnail on my Ruckus over here a long time ago. Let's get another one for the Hiboy. Okay, check it out. There she is. So far, so good. My back ram's a little chewed up because of me, but now it's tubeless in the back. You see this big old honking valve stem? Yeah, that's supposed to be for a car, but now I have a tubeless tire with a car valve stem, and if this tire goes flat again, I can probably just plug it. So yeah, there you go, guys. Let me get rid of this so I can get a good thumbnail. So for now, and hopefully for a long time to come, the Hiboy is operational again. So yeah, mission accomplished. I appreciate you guys coming along for these days worth of adventures, and I hope you're gonna enjoy some content on this thing in the future. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.